Hello! Welcome to episode 17. Right? Episode 17? Yes, episode 17. Glad to have you. Or to half have you if you're just listening to my voice or something. How convenient. Level 30 or higher. Level 25 or higher. Perfect. Okay, yep, I'm definitely higher than level 30. Looks like we're level 36. It's a pretty juicy way to start off. Makes you wonder what the level of weapon is going to be like. Level of weaponry. What am I working with right now? It's been a while since I've played this, so I just kind of exist. Oh my god. I forgot. I just got these juicy, exclusive weapons. I don't even use firearms. I'm probably not going to use a lot of these. So I'm just going to shove them in my chest. First thing on the agenda, organizing, apparently. But second thing on the agenda is that we're going to start the new DLC, Murder on Eridanos. I'm probably pronouncing that one wrong, the same way that I pronounced Gorgon wrong for a while. Probably won't finish this side mission. But let's watch the new Aetherwave drama. That is how you start this one off. I've been kind of waiting to do this.
Welcome back, Captain.
Thank you.
How can I be of assistance?
You mentioned an Aetherwave drama. I'd like to see it.
Certainly, Captain. I was hoping you would ask.
It was the law-forsaken parasites. I had become obsessed. My quest to stop them. To avenge my partner, Philip. And my ex-partner, Bernice. And Lieutenant Jurgen. And those two informants had brought me to Rizzo's distillery. But it wasn't just the triple distilled deliciousness of Rizzo's Spectrum brand vodka that I found there. It was death. I made sure the Brain Eaters paid the price. But at what cost to me? It's you.
This is the Halcyon News Network with breaking news. Halcyon Helen has been murdered. Administrator Ludovico of Rizzo's refused to answer the big question on everyone's mind. Who will Spectrum Vodka's next spokesperson be? Claiming that a special investigation must be concluded first.
Captain, we have a communication coming in from one Administrator Ludovico.
Get off the transmission, Cedric. We agreed to let me do the negotiating. Law be with you, friend. I am Administrator Ludovico of the famed Eridanos Atmospheric Complex. But there's no need to stand on formality. You may address me as Mr.
Oh yeah, no reason to be formal, but call me Mister. Is that actually your name? Wait, did I miss? No, that's not. Amazing. Let me guess, this is about Halcyon Helen's murder.
Her death is the tragedy of our lifetime. As the face of our new product line, her murder is a stain on the Rizzo's brand. She was scheduled to unveil our newest product, Spectrum Brown, before this tragic event. But we cannot move forward with our unveiling until we apprehend the killer.
Sounds about right. Why are you contacting me? The board doesn't like me very much.
Captain Hawthorne, Sublight's favorite freelancer. I'm such an admirer of your work. Cedric Kincannon, Sublight Underground. I'm so glad we're hiring a third-party investigator. No one wants to see a troop of UDL guards stomping all over my hotel, least of all me. The murder of Halcyon Helen is a heinous assault on this colony. I look forward to watching you find the miscreant responsible and drag them out of the shadows.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a second here. We were watching that, and obviously someone that she knew appeared on the screen. But why was that her murder? I just thought it was part of the show, you know? That's so weird to me. Anyway, I've never heard of Sublight Underground.
Don't worry. You and I are going to become very close acquaintances. I run the Grand Colonial Hotel and Perea Spaceport. Ludovico and I are business partners, in a manner of speaking. Eridanos is our shared responsibility.
Eridanos is not our shared responsibility. Eridanos is my responsibility, to which you and your organization have latched on like a parasite.
Ludovico, you wound me. I'm establishing rapport with our new contractor. Let's not give him the impression that you can't be trusted.
Do you really want to do this right now, Cedric? You want to antagonize me while I'm negotiating a contract. Because I promise you, I'll win.
Can we get back to the point here, please?
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Honest to law, how hard is it to hire a freelancer? Apologies, Mr. Ludovico. That was inappropriate of me. Captain, I'm Constable Maria Keene. Hiring a third-party investigator was my idea. I've been studying your dossier. You're reliable and competent. You've been taking care of yourself ever since you arrived on Halcyon. And you're entirely independent. As far as I'm concerned, you're the ideal inspector for this case.
Inspector Friggums. I like the sound of that.
I'm pleased to hear that.
I
The
like the sound of
future
your
of our
voice.
complex may depend on your success. I'll leave you in the constable's care. Mr. Kincannon and I must have a word.
Fine. But Rizzo's is paying for that hotel room.
I can't tell you how grateful I am for your help. And even though they may not show their gratitude, I know Administrator Ludovico and Mr. Kincannon appreciate your involvement. Mr. Kincannon could lose his spaceport if board authorities took over the investigation, and if Rizzo's is forced to cancel its unveiling, we might never recover.
It's pretty interesting. The last DLC was Spacer's Choice, as you probably figured out. And now this is Rizzo's. Makes me wonder if there's going to be more that meets the eye again. You seem competent. You could have dealt with this.
I represent the law, Captain, but what's happening between Mr. Kincannon and the Administrator is politics. Politics are not my area of expertise. The law is simple. Politics are complicated.
Sounds about right. They're nothing I can't handle.
I'm pleased to hear that. From everything I've heard, you're a competent freelancer. And at the risk of sounding impertinent, we desperately need the help of someone competent. Thank you for your time, Captain. Whenever you're ready, I've authorized the Unreliable to land at the Grand Colonial.
Nice. All right. I've got everything I need.
Transmission terminated. Captain, we are now cleared to land at the Eridanos Atmospheric Complex.
Yeah. I don't know why they're trusting me to catch Halcyon Helen's killer.
It is possible they expect you to understand the mind of a killer. You were, after all, responsible for murdering civilians in Emerald Vale.
Fuck. What can you tell me about Eridanos?
Eridanos is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, distinguished by a well-defined ring system. The Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is a system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere, where humans are potentially capable of surviving.
Interesting. A system of land masses propelled through a thin layer of the upper atmosphere? I don't even understand how that's possible. I guess we're gonna find out, though. I've got no strings attached right now. Let's do this. Eridanos! This is exciting.
We're now docked at Eridanos' luxury landing pad.
Eridanos' luxury landing pad. There's got to be more than meets the eye. We're going to Eridanos. I've never even heard of this place. Parvati and Sam, the classic duo. Kind of wish that I had some of the other followers for this at this point. They had some pretty interesting companion missions. That's the first time I've ever gotten a little animation for landing there. That's pretty cool. I remember I got one for taking off. Oh my god. We just have to look around. Whoa. Whoa. Indeed. Oh my god. So this is what it meant by floating land masses in the atmosphere. Hopefully Sublight doesn't mind if I take a look around here a little bit. Ooh, there's a little bit of loot to be had. That would have been pretty funny if I just, like, killed myself by getting overheated by those things. Well, not funny, but I'm sure you know what I mean. Whew. Wow. So we're just kind of in orbit? Is that what's going on? Wow. Lots of huge land masses. Oh my god, the color. That's got to be the Rizzo's factory over there. Ooh, there's a ship docked on it, too. Wow. Dude, these walkways are interesting. Alright. I hope I didn't come at too high of a level. Like, these weapons are going to be kind of low in comparison.
Atmospheric cleanliness is unexpectedly pristine.
Slug Marksman. Hey, I got a bellhop.
Hello, hello, hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort. Sublight Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Alright, the Grand Ballroom. So it wasn't in that room that we saw on the Aetherwave clip. Can you fill me in on the details of the murder?
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable.
Dang.
Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
Emergency stain and accident disappearing goop capsules are currently low on capacity. Would you like to order a new 5,000 caps carton of goop for this year?
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
Sorry, my mic had crept away from me for a bit there. I was probably a little quiet. Should be okay now. How'd she get so famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that.
Makes sense to me. I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event. But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Yes. Bags? What bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, your belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing, you're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
Maybe you should take that stupid hat off before you criticize my appearance.
Hey, this is a hotel-mandated piece of my uniform, and it's very official. Even if it is a bit stupid. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
Thank you. Oh.
I think I must have had something in my ear. I could have sworn you just said we aren't allowed to depart.
Apologies, sir, but the atmospheric complex is on complete lockdown. No one's allowed in or out until the murder investigation's concluded.
Do you have any idea who I am? I could bury you under 6 tons of paperwork before you had the time to cry out for your supervisor.
I'm sure we could, but we fed our last box of grievance forms into the incinerator a few months ago. Is there anything I can do for you in the meantime?
I cannot believe this.
Oh my god, that's gotta be it there. Amazing.
Greetings, Inspector.
Hello.
No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed.
Alright.
You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Probably so. Can't help but look around a little bit. Hey, janitor. Whoa. Me too, Sam. Jeez. Okay, so they got this light system, these pathways. I like the way that they did that, honestly. Wow. Hello.
I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
Amazing. Dude. This is pretty. Wow. Grand Colonial. Sure is a grand building.
Shame. I absolutely adored her cereals.
I almost can't imagine someone wretched enough to do such a thing. You don't think a dissident could be here, do you?
Get a hold of yourself. The administrator would never allow someone as dangerous as a dissident here. Eridanos is safe. This is all just a terrible coincidence.
Of course, you are absolutely right. I think the idea of a psychopath wandering among us is just making me nervous.
Yep. Sorry, I just had to do that out of spite. This is a pretty grand hotel. Before I step in, I just want to take a little look around. Ooh, these flowers are nice. It's just kind of like a wild patch of plantery. I'm pretty impressed that they actually have what they do on these giant floating pieces of land.
And I bet you believe.
All right. Halcyon Helen versus the Brain Eaters. Makes me wonder if the Brain Eaters are actually real. Probably not, right?
The immediate vicinity is sparkling clean. Minimal custodial actions required.
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt. We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be something valuable.
Puzzle hedges in the orchards. Got to check that out eventually. Wow.
Black hole birdies
Wow.
disappeared, you know. That poor fellow must be inconsolable.
Wow, this is cool.
Oh, thank the law.
What's up?
Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
Constable Keene. Nice to meet you. We spoke over the Aetherwave.
Constable Maria Keene. It's good to meet you in person, Inspector.
Dr. Goodnight. Ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on. Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
I'm guessing you're talking about the body?
What body? Oh, that. Goodness, no. This is far more interesting than Halcyon Helen's rapidly cooling corpse.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Ooh.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Interesting. I'm guessing this device makes use of deterministic calculus?
You're rather sharp in your upper story. I can see why you're the inspector. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
So it's a magnifying glass?
Yes, it's a magnifying glass, but an extraordinarily powerful one. It looks through the glass of reality itself.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
What is this? Oh my god! Is this like a thing I can put in my hand? It kind of looks like it. Yep. That's fucking cool! I'm so glad they actually introduced something like this. Put this in my alien. Oh my god. This is so cool! Holy shit! Wow. Whoa. Oops. What in the world?
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
Well, I gotta flex my science here. I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Let's get started. Tell me about the discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Taste the dirt.
Oh no, Captain, please don't taste the dirt, and I'm too late.
The dirt tastes earthy, with faint, woody, and fruity undertones. Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
Can you analyze the dirt?
The dirt carries traces of fertilizer, as well as the faint signs of crushed purpleberries and grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the Purpleberry Orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Ooh, the orchards. That's also where the maze is, which is interesting. Good work, Amplifier.
Can we give him a name? I'm gonna call him Arthur. He seems like an Arthur. All buttoned up, but polite and kind of sweet.
This unit has been programmed to simulate gratitude. Thank you, Inspector.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Wow.
Captain, please show a little respect.
Hey, she wasn't gonna use those bits. I might as well. This thing is cool. I wonder what else I can inspect with this. Oh, that's so strange. Okay, so there's some sort of gas floating around. Makes me wonder what I can do with this. you know? Like, there's definitely going to be more instances in which I can look through this and detect something. Ooh, Eridanos. You can leave through there. Okay, so this is looking pretty interesting. I like Dr. Goodnight.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, do you just tell me?
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Why is everybody
So I don't have
scared?
to look through this.
Didn't nobody teach him to respect the dead? Oh gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
Oh my god. That line came a little late, unfortunately. That's pretty funny, though. God, I just want to look through this thing all the time. I wonder if I can put any attachments on it, like a better scope. That'd be funny. That wouldn't make sense, though. I'm gonna see if I can sell my junk. Yeah. Woohoo! Nice! They have a new Rizzo's jingle. I love that. They had a new Spacer's Choice one earlier, too, on the other DLC.
I'm sorry, sir, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are suspect. Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Right. Do you happen to have my room key?
Ah, yes. We are most pleased to offer you our grandest of grand accommodations, Inspector. The penthouse suite on our topmost floor is now available for you. The last guest left her belongings behind when she vacated unexpectedly, so we needed a little time to tidy the suite up for you.
Thanks.
Simply call the elevator in the lobby, and our highly skilled operator will deliver you to your private floor with efficiency and cheer.
Thank you. The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition.
I guess.
Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm back. This music. It's so funny. It's just a spin on the theme. Is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the utmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
No one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath a Rizzo's plant, either.
That's pretty ominous. You can't honestly tell me that there's nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
Like how she leaned in for that. You'll have to find a sneaky way in. What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2. Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
That's enough about the hotel.
If you're sure.
You've got some high-profile guests here, right? Can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Yep, very true. Did you ever see her acting strangely?
Now that you mention it, she was usually calm and collected, but every so often I'd see her looking all wild-eyed and intense. It seemed as if she was determined about something. Or maybe she was just hungry. That woman ordered a lot of food. Maybe show business gives you a faster metabolism.
Or maybe she was feeding something or someone. Or maybe she's, or she was a, fuck, what are they called? Brain eater? Whatever those are. I heard Black Hole Birdie was staying here, whoever that is.
Birdie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Birdie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead. If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend every one just to learn what caused their split.
Interesting. Helen's co-star Woolrich. You have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only two people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it.
Damn.
Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Alright, that's enough gossip for now.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Well, I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so.
We shall see. Goodbye. This is so interesting. So much information. I wouldn't be surprised if she was killed by someone that is either in competition with her or Rizzo's, actually. I'm kind of thinking that this might be about the company. Maybe it's a different company that wants Rizzo's destroyed or something. Although in the last DLC, it was someone on the inside the whole time. I don't know. I was even thinking about Dr. Goodnight, or one of the two individuals that I talked to first. Can't remember their names.
Hello there, my inordinately esteemed guest. If my hello were any more earnest, this loudspeaker would explode. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Let's go to the penthouse suite. Bring me up there, please.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Wow. That was fast. That's pretty interesting that the elevator just kind of goes on its own. Penthouse terminal. Wow, dude. Holy shit. So this is, yep, this is definitely the penthouse. Got an actual, like, scenic skylight. Got these stained glass windows, all of which are slightly too short for you to be able to actually see anything. Oh, dude. Dude, I've got my whole party here. I've got Felix. I mean, it would make sense for them to be in here, I guess. The only other character would be Ellie. Ellie in here somewhere? Ooh. So this is... Ooh.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The imprint left inside this suitcase matches the silhouette of Halcyon Helen's iconic handgun, the Needler. The weapon was recently removed.
That's interesting. Alright, the Needler. So it's a real weapon? No way, I'm totally gonna get this Aetherwave weapon, aren't I? So I'm listening to the sound that it's making. You hear that? Yep, makes a very discernible sound. This one does too. I'm gonna open this.
Helen, where did we go wrong? Oh, Lo, I'm so sorry. That didn't mean for... Helen, I love you. I love you so much.
Black Hole Birdie definitely did not kill her. Maybe killed himself. That's pretty interesting. What's on this terminal, I wonder? Guest advisories. They're charging the guests for the doubled security. They're like, yeah, it's for your safety. I mean, it probably is, though, too. Ooh. Administrator Ludovico. I remember that name. That guy gives me the willies. He definitely seems like he's just a corporate spy, or maybe did the killing or arranged the killing himself. Yeah, nothing really interesting there. What is this? Track down the profit of profitability? What in the world? Interesting. So this individual is apparently an enemy of Helen. All right. Interesting. Okay, so Cedric. Cedric is the guy who runs this whole hotel, I believe. And it looks like, based on this, it looks like he has a different motive than he let Ludovico know. Which makes me wonder if... Well, I kind of figured, honestly, that What's-Her-Face is here to represent something bigger than just the reveal of Spectrum Brown, which is also... That's fucking terrible. Brown vodka? Nobody wants that. Or whatever it's gonna be. Maybe it's not vodka. I'm sure we'll find at least one bottle of it. Makes me wonder what it does. It's probably just like the normal alcohols, you know? But anyway, this is kind of proof that it's something bigger than that. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Can't help but look around with this thing. There's even a workbench in here. Oh. There's a note. So this is apparently unlawful equipment. Looks like it's still usable, though. Can I actually tinker this thing? Why would I, though? Why wouldn't I? That's so strange. This thing apparently can't function on Eridanos. Or, I mean, anywhere other than Eridanos. Is that... Spectrum Brown! Dude! That's amazing. I have to, of course, look at this. Oh my god, I have so much stuff in my inventory, don't I? God. Alright, well. Whoa. The newest Spectrum flavor adds brown to the rainbow. That's a lot of... that's a lot of different side effects and such. That's pretty interesting. Spatial acuity sensor apparatus? What? Ooh. Alright. That's not very much armor, but that's kind of fun. Hey, Felix.
Is this how people in Byzantium live all the time?
Alright, anyway, yeah, I've spent a good amount of time in here just kind of looking around. Let's see.
Inspector, I understand you've visited the scene of the crime.
I have.
Halcyon Helen was an important cultural icon. She will be sorely missed.
You don't sound too bothered over her death.
It's the circumstances of her death that trouble me. Our spokesperson was murdered just before the grand unveiling of Spectrum Brown. If I belonged to a rival company, I'd be ecstatic.
Honestly. You think a rival company was behind the murder?
It's always a possibility. Corporate sabotage is practically a pastime in this colony. Back to the matter at hand. Tell me about your investigation.
I've got a lead. I can't tell you why, but I need access to the orchards.
Your discretion is appreciated. I admit, I'm beginning to feel more confident in this arrangement. Here, I'm granting you access through the gates to the orchards. You're officially authorized to see this investigation through to the end. There is one caveat. Cedric's being rather intransigent about letting you into the spaceport. Possibly he's trying to hide something. Possibly he wants to annoy me. Possibly both.
So he locks his doors the moment an investigator arrives. That's not suspicious at all.
I agree with the sentiment behind your snide remark. Unfortunately, the Piraeus spaceport is Cedric's purview, not mine.
All right.
You have a lead to chase. Law speed, Inspector.
Thank you. I'll be back. Eventually. That's pretty cool that I can just communicate with them through there. Okay, so I need to go to the orchard. The spaceport apparently is off limits. He's got to be hiding something there.
Hi there, Inspector. It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
I didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
I'd like to visit the VIP guest floor.
Oh, so sorry, but you're not actually authorized to visit that floor. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Good to know. Okay, so maybe I can get there eventually. I just can't right now. Let's exit the Grand Colonial. It's pretty nice that you can just exit like that. I wonder where the exiting entrance is. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Okay. Sweet. Now, let's see. We need to go to the Purpleberry Orchards. I wonder where the spaceport is, you know? I bet it'll point me in the right direction. I want to do a little exploring. I'm reading that little blurb. Like, what in the world? Is this the spaceport? Hotel to spaceport. Yep, it is.
Inspector, you're early. Awfully sorry about this, but I'm afraid I can't let you into the spaceport at the moment. We're shipping out some contraband goods, and I can't risk an inspector as an eyewitness. You'll have to come back later.
Or you could just let me in and I'll give you a hand with moving crates. Win-win.
Oh, no, I couldn't ask you to compromise your integrity like that, Inspector.
I'm a freelancer. Fine, I'll come back later.
You might inspect Purpleberry Orchards while Slug finishes up. We should have the spaceport ready for you by the time you're done.
How ominous. Alright. Let's do it. Might as well. I need to go to the edge so I can look off of it. Look into the void. Phew. Phew. Better save here. Whoa. Alright. Onward. Oh, you can, like, frolic. Oh my god. They also, like, introduced on Gorgon those, little plants you could hide in that, like, light up, you know? This is really interesting, actually. Ooh, there's a ladder over there, too. Is it gonna get hostile over here? Wouldn't be surprised. This is so cool. These are just hotel guests. Alright. They're gonna be a...
Anyone up for a game of sudden death knockout? Yeah, me neither.
Interesting. Pool plaza.
Warning!
Oh.
The liquid in this pool is currently toxic. Swimming is not advised for elderly customers and lab sprats.
Who are you?
Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. What can I do for you?
Pretty heavily armed for a pool guard, aren't you?
Yeah, it's part of the job. I think I'm listed as a security consultant. But all that really means is that if I'm caught without this thing, I get put on pool guard duty. I don't know what happens if I'm caught without it on pool guard duty, but I know that I don't want to find out.
Why does the pool look all green?
Space me if I knew. I got here for my shift this morning and found it this way. They can't yell at me for this one, which is good, because a lot of folks seem upset by it.
Yep. Understandable. Alright, so what is Slug doing about it? I wanted to swim.
Sorry, Inspector, but our hands are a little tied at present. Our normal cleaner's off-site, and what with the murder and all, there's no telling when we'll be able to go get him.
That makes sense to me.
Can't do much now, but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
Interesting. Face down in his own spit?
Look, I call it how I see it. They found the poor slackwit alongside syringes enough to put down a herd of mantisaurs. His family will have to be fined.
Damn, dude.
Rizzo should have been more careful about who they hired. They're lucky nothing got permanently damaged.
Something about this sounds off-kilter. I'd like to take a look around.
Alright. You may want to visit the Sun Parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used.
Alright, fair enough.
Oh, and you could talk to Lily, my boss. She probably has some great advice. I saw her walk toward the bridge to the Purpleberry Orchards earlier. Reckon she's still there.
Alright.
Now, anything else I can do for you?
I'll be on my way. Thank you. Ooh, yep, there is something down here. Do I have to get into this water to view it? Wonder if I do. Might as well. I'm gonna save and see if this hurts.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Analyze.
Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the Purpleberry Orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
Interesting. Okay. Fertilizer. Oh my god. Irian, I remember that guy. No way. That's pretty hilarious. Captain Irian. We found him on Scylla? That's amazing, actually. I love that he actually had something there. That's pretty interesting. Dude, I love this thing. I love this. I almost said campaign. It's basically like a D&D campaign. Party of one. I guess I have my companions with me.
No one's supposed to be coming or going. And when I can't get a hold of anyone in the orchards, I can't make sure of that, can I?
No, Miss Fergus. Sorry, I'll work on getting a hold of someone.
Great, you do that. I'll be waiting right here. Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
The pool guard told me to talk to you. He said you might have some advice.
Oh, thank the law you're here about the pool. That crucial thing that isn't my job to fix, and that, as such, I don't care about. If you want advice, here it is. Don't talk to that imbecile ever again. Even by my crew's standards, he's duller than a telescoping staff. And he's not even one of my worst problems. I've got landing pad lockdowns, gate closures, angry guests, and now one of my crew is AWOL.
Missing person. I'm actually an inspector. Could look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're low on staff as it is.
A few days? Why did you wait until now to search for him?
It's not exactly uncommon for slug agents to go on the odd bender. They'll pick a place they think I don't know about and hunker down. Usually I don't bother with the discipline and paperwork. Gotta pick your battles. Thing is, they usually resurface within 24 hours, or at least yell for medical help. This guy, not a peep.
Interesting. I'll look into it. What do you need, or what do I need to know?
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness Checkpoint. I'd search there first.
Yeah, I'll check out the Wilderness Checkpoint, I guess. Eventually. Oh, this is stealing. And there's someone in here to probably watch me. Oh my god, Spectrum Orange. Alright. Sunbaton Hyper. Level 30. Alright. Time to move on, I guess. Damn, this is a long bridge. I mean, all of them... Ugh, that's ominous. All of these are pretty long between the floating islands. Wow. I'm not surprised they're creaking as much as they are. Whoa. What in the world? Marauders? Dude, there are marauders on this? I mean, I'm not terribly surprised. I might as well take them out real quick. Hope people won't freak out if they start hearing gunshots out of nowhere. Of course there's a Drina time here. Why don't you come this way?
Incoming!
Forward with prejudice.
Oh my god, I missed that guy like twice. What? What did I get hit by? There's one up top. Oh my god. There is someone up top.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Really? Where you at? Oh. Oh. Alright. Yeah, I'm not surprised about this one.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
Agreed. Search his pockets. Aww. Pay my respects, I suppose.
Customer, would you like to steam clean this blood-stained uniform? Say yes within 10 seconds to confirm.
Dude, what? Oh god, that was one of the strangest cutscenes I've ever seen. I wonder if Sam's just in a spot where he cannot become observable. If that makes sense. I don't know. Ooh. Connector, complex, maintenance, terminal keycard. Oh my god. Maybe that'll be useful in the future.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, there was one over here that I missed. I see.
Timeline discrepancy detected. This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Sounds about right. There's probably one more in here then.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
It's on the roof, though. How do you get up there? Is there a ladder? Gotta be a ladder, right? No? Do I have to do some sick parkour? Know a thing or two about that. Here we go.
Timeline discrepancy detected. This card also expired prematurely, following a...
Yeah. Conclude. Tremor, cleaver, hyper. Cleaver! Ooh, there's a safe here. This looks like one of those that you'd have a science weapon in. It's interesting that they're using that asset. Can I even get on top of this? It kind of looks like it. I probably just have to, yeah, right here. Oh, interesting. Anything around here? It's so strange how the audio gets twisted. God, some of these things are such low levels. Oh my god, CNPs. Forgot they're pretty angry with me. So, where exactly did I come in on? Ooh, audio log. Security Officer Danvers?
Security Officer Danvers, nightly report number 27. No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. If it's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation in my nightly security report.
Damn, just up and shot him. Interesting. Kind of wondering if I can even land on these things. I was thinking about trying. Probably just gonna kill me, to be honest. Ooh. It's pretty interesting. Oh my god. What in the actual hell? What? Frigidariator? A brief whiff of the contents makes your head swim. Just this random goop sitting around here, I guess. Oh, I can't even open this. Ooh. Kind of wish that I could. Looks like I'm gonna level up soon. Maybe I should increase my hack a little bit. Bet that guy didn't have a key on him or something. Be able to get into this safe. But I can't just smash it open. That's really interesting. Alright. Time to die, probably. Let's just try this. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so that's why you die. It's hot. Alright. Not gonna try that again. We'll just say I have a wild imagination, being able to see that stuff like that would happen. Can I get onto that? That probably kills me too, right? I'm not even gonna bother. That's pretty interesting though. I might have to come back down here if I can lockpick that open. Did I call it hack earlier? I might have called it hack on accident. How in the world do I get back up though? That is the real question. Oh, right here. Easy. So I don't know how much more time I should spend looking around here. I really enjoy analyzing, but I think it's time to move on to the orchards here. Dude, that is so strange. Ooh. Lag. Must just be loading a new area. This is so cool. Purpleberry Orchards. I've always wondered, oh my god, how they grow all of the purple berries. I don't know what that is over there. Overseeing Orchardist's office.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
Maybe I'll talk to this dude. What's going on in here?
And if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too? The nerve.
Hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this fella. I think it's mightily more likely that he's under your payroll. Here to burn down what you haven't already.
Just here to investigate a murder. Go about your business.
I see. Just a visitor, then. Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late. Name's Overseeing Orchardist Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
I overheard you mention sabotage.
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchards subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's was short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
Interesting. I can figure out what's really going on.
Thank the law. Some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
How interesting. Dead saplings, exterminator automechs, and a fried console.
I'm sorry you had to come in on such a brusque conversation. Not everyone appreciates the work Slug does on Eridanos.
Especially not folk that Slug is trying to extort.
All right, it seems I need to say it yet again. We're not stomping upon your purpleberries or knocking your workers off the planetoid. All we want is for you to pay your dues.
And I want you to stop setting our exterminator mechanicals loose and breaking our machinery.
This is how the conversation has gone for the last hour and a half. As you can see, it hasn't been terribly productive.
You seen any sign of Halcyon Helen recently?
Nope. Sorry, but this is the first I've visited this area in over a month. Shame about Helen. Liked her movies.
Oh, me too. We didn't get many episodes of Terror on Monarch back in the Vale, but I thought she was great in Dissidents from the Doomed Planet.
Celebs as big as Helen always seem to elicit strong binary opinions in people. But that's neither here nor there. What can Slug do for you?
What seems to be your problem, apart from, you know, not getting the payment that you need?
Well, he's being difficult, as you've no doubt seen. All I'm here to do is enforce an agreed-upon business relationship. But our friend here is disinclined to settle.
Don't tell me to settle. Why don't you settle?
Yes, I'll be sure to do that. I know what you must be thinking, but no, I'm not here to atomize his kneecaps. I just want Slug to get what we're owed.
Any truth to his accusations of sabotage?
If I hear that question one more time, I swear. Look, we just want to get paid. Hampering our clients' productivity is not a good way to get paid. In fact, it's bad business.
Is this an official arrangement with Rizzo's?
Much as we love giving the bureaucrats 29% of our profits, technically not. Official contracts have some rather obscene fees and documentation.
I believe that.
Instead, our company's opted for a non-official manager's agreement. I'm just here to make certain our friend over there pays on time.
Maybe I could pay what he owes, if it's not too much.
You're weird. Generous, but weird. The sentiment is nice, but Rizzo's doesn't just pay money. They're also literally our meal tickets. Unless you also happen to own an orchard, I don't think you can clear this guy.
Fair enough. Let's talk about something else.
Yes. I think we've spoken enough about that imbecile.
Whatever, bye. Getting out of here. Got anything interesting in here? Something tells me I'm not going to be able to... Can I just... Ah, your PC's not even usable. Well, a little interesting. A little bit more to look at. What is that status effect above you? Hello.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's Rizzo's! Welcome to the Purpleberry Nut Hut, you wonderful, wonderful customer! Thank you for giving my humble existence value.
I can't tell if she's happy or in serious pain.
I sure am! Good lamps you got on you to take notice.
Squinted that thing on her neck. Let's just pretend this is normal.
Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings? Whatever you like, I can sell it to you at a low, low price.
Just gonna whisper over to Parvati. I think that she is infected with something, and I think it might be controlling her brain. Just look at her fucking expressions. That is so piercing. What have you got for sale? Nothing of incredible value.
Our alcohol stocks are larger than ever. And a good thing too, because I just can't seem to stop myself from getting into them. Our products are just that good.
You know, I didn't mean to just leave the conversation.
You're back! We just got a new shipment of Rizzo's mock apple cider. It's hard.
Wait, was that the slogan? Never mind. Now I'd love to get you something. Maybe a couple somethings?
Okay. Halcyon Helen was in the orchards before she died. Have you seen her?
No, I'm sorry. The only celebrity who shopped recently is Black Hole Birdie. Quite the affable man, as it so happens.
Interesting.
And the stories are wrong. He could probably lift 2 benches of toss ball players at once, not just one. outlaws, not just affable but virile too. Ooh, wait a minute. Now that his beau's dead, that means Birdie's single. Maybe I'll strike up a little more than conversation the next time he comes by.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not completely overcome by grief or anything.
Sadness is a big old waste of time. Besides, the sooner I start courting him, the sooner we can both be happy.
Oh my god, what is this? Goodbye. I think that someone needs to kill this lady. There's obviously something incredibly wrong. I do not know what exactly it is. Did I just see... I'm just gonna casually...
Welcome to the Nut Hut. Now I'd love...
I've saved already.
Entering quiet mode.
Really bums me out.
Okay, yeah, that was kind of a waste. I was just wondering if maybe there would be a little evidence as to what in the actual fuck is wrong with her. Audio tour? Oh god.
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
Motherfucker. Oh, that's amazing. Alright, anyway, sorry, I've spent a lot of time just in the beginning
I've
here.
seen an orchard before. I mean, other than Miss McDevitt's garden. You mind if we look around a little?
Way ahead of you there. Disturbed ground.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ooh, alright.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Alright. Look at it a little bit more. Spacing between each footstep is short and the imprint in the dirt deep, as if determined. It seems like Helen was in a hurry, I guess?
You find anything?
Yeah. Helen came through here in a hurry.
Sam never chases the competition. We're always a step ahead.
How interesting. Ooh, you can see quite a few more little instances down there. Ooh, interesting. You see that? He's got that same status effect. I wonder if he has one of those things in his neck. Oh my god. Effusive host? Okay, so yeah, apparently people are getting inhabited by these things. Watch, this person's gonna have the same demeanor.
Lovely weather calls for a harvest, I do believe. Well, sweet hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
Oh, my dear Law. Sir, I don't mean to be rude, but do you know what's going on with your face?
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
Oh my god. I'm not here for a tour. I'm on an investigation.
What kind of investigation? You wouldn't happen to be from the health inspection office, would you?
I'm on the hunt for Halcyon Helen's killer.
Grisly stuff, that. I heard the poor gal got her brain pan bashed in. Not that she probably had much rattling around there to start with, if you know what I mean.
Elaborate on that.
Someone hit her in the head, real hard. Then she died. Can't imagine who might have had the hitting power to crack a skull. Well, aside from one of our tossball hackers, I guess. But no Rizzo's
Whoa.
employee would commit such an atrocity. We're far too content with life for that. Won't find an unhappy Rizzo's employee in all of Eridanos. No diddly-dee-dum, you won't.
Seen any murder weapons lying around? Bottle of poison, smoking laser pistol, bloodied blunt force object?
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization wasps-mosquitoes. She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go.
Oh my god. Deadly pollinization wasp-mosquitoes?
Pollinization by killer wasp-mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all wasp-mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzos would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle, so you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
Yep. Sounds about right. I think I've heard enough. Thank you.
I do hope this pleasant conversation has made me useful to you. Rizzo's likes it when we're useful to customers. And I like anything Rizzo's likes.
All right. Goodbye.
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Wasp-mosquitoes tend towards aggressive at the best of times. There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I am... Oh, this is the weirdest.
Hardline discrepancy detected nearby.
Indeed. Just this one over here. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Ugh, I'm getting such a weird feeling from this. So, I'm wondering if whatever is in that guy's neck and was in the other person's neck, I wonder... Oh my god. Effusive host? So... Yeah, they have the same status effect. It makes me wonder... Is it like a hive mind that they are under, or is it some sort of creature? I better take out this dude first.
Entering quiet mode.
Hardline discrepancy detected nearby.
Infestation encroaching.
Just wanted to make you smile.
Oh my god. Rupturing host? Was that person about to explode? Did you see that? Oh my god. Frenzied host? Yeah, I know. I will look. Don't worry. Darn tooltips. Hello.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Is that all it's gonna tell me? Alright. Looks like they're going this way. Ooh, something else right here, maybe?
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Okay. So, oh my god, he's got more of these things around. What in the world? Oh god. So, it's some sort of creature, some sort of being that is taking over these people. As I am putting together. Ooh, you hear that? Sounds like a primal. Is he on top? You hear that? Ooh, definitely sounds like primals out there. I wonder if they're infected by this thing as well. Alright. Just gonna steal all this shit first. Oops. I guess I am stealing some of this stuff. I thought it was just gonna be take for all of it. Ooh.
What do you think you're doing?
Whoops. I was just leaving.
Carry on.
Whoops. Rizzo's reputation decreased. I didn't even know that there was someone in here, honestly. What's up? You didn't see that.
Hey! Oh, wait. I'm supposed to say the slogan. Okay, you can do this, Anna. Here goes. It doesn't matter if you're you or me. We're all part of the Rizzo's family. How was that?
I thought that was a real good effort. Keep at it.
I don't think that was a Rizzo slogan, or any company slogan for that matter.
Ouch. Well, your candor's appreciated, even if it means I'll have to hit the books even harder tonight.
Aw.
I'm sure you've guessed it, but I'm not the best at remembering slogans.
Me neither.
And when I can't remember them, I tend to just make them up.
Sounds about right.
But I guess that's why I'm just an intern and not a full-timer. At least, not yet.
Fair enough. Don't think I've met an intern before.
It's not so different from being a regular worker, just with less pay and less respect. Oh, it's also more dangerous than traditional employment. You don't have the experience to back up your work yet, but being fired isn't any less threatening. Work-wise, I do a bit of everything. The orchards have been short-staffed as long as I've been working here. So if there's an odd job around, it usually gets passed to me.
Okay. Alright, I've learned my fill.
Happy to enlighten you on the fascinating world of internships. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Unless you already have, and I've forgotten. In which case, I probably won't forget a second time.
You haven't been causing trouble in the orchards, have you?
What? No, that's ridiculous. I can't tell you I've never made any mistakes, but it'd be pretty hard to keep my job if I were trying to break everything. Though there was the time I tried to fix a broken hinge on one of our mosquito hives and released a swarm. Chased me around the orchards 3 times before I managed to get help.
Jeez. Considering the whole sting you to death thing, I feel like you got off easy.
Don't I know it? Worker friend of mine ran afoul of one of the swarms and had to get new kidneys. Not due to renal failure, but because the mosquitoes kept stinging his kidneys. Don't worry though, mosquitoes are typically only about when living folks aren't in the orchards.
That's what they say. So what happens if the wasp-quitos get out during visiting hours?
I am contractually obligated to tell you that mosquitoes never get out during visiting hours. But when they do, the only way to get them to return is to go directly to hive control and activate emergency recall. Which isn't easy, considering all the hives near control. But this is all a departure from what I wanted to say. I've been trying to help the orchards, not harm them. Hold a moment. You haven't found anything, have you?
You really should just come clean.
But there's nothing to come clean about. I've just been doing my best out here.
You see any sign of a beleaguered actor running around?
Oh yes. I thought I saw someone who looked self-important enough to be her by the conservatory some time ago. Not to speak ill of the dead. I simply never liked the way she stole the limelight from the true star. Burbage 3001.
You're a Burbage fan?
I certainly am. That aerodynamic chassis, how the light glints off his rotund head, the way he enunciates, cry havoc, and let loose the canids of war.
Wait a
Excuse
second.
me, I got a little lightheaded there. Nobody does Shakespeare like Burbage. What were we talking about?
What about Spencer Woolrich?
Who?
That's showbiz.
I suppose so. I also suppose Helen won't be stealing the limelight ever again.
Oh my god. Goodbye. Wonder if she's infected by this thing yet. Can I use this? Groundskeeper note? None of this is really useful, I'm just reading through it. Okay, so someone accidentally released the primals. So they weren't always there, I guess. Okay, anyway, cool. That's a very strange interaction. Doesn't look like she's infected by those things, though. You know what I mean? Doesn't quite seem like
Hardline
it.
discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, so she went that way. I want to check out these primals first, though. Drunk Ravager? Alright. Drunk Lobber. Okay. Interesting. Orchards worker? Looks like that one's in peril. Interesting. I'm gonna look around before I approach what I need to approach. I probably could just sneak by. How was that sound?
Clean. Lethal.
Alright, what the hell's going on over here? Worker break shack? Are you just taking a break? Okay, bunch of cowering workers. Hey.
I heard about what happened to Helen. If Rizzo's ran that hotel, we would have kept her safe.
Interesting. What is this? Hey, this looks like Irian's ship. Wait a second. There's Rizzo's stuff, though. Oh, something... Oh, I see.
Muting volume. It is clean, mean, and ready to kill germs.
We're pretty good at this.
Alright. I'm just kind of protecting these workers.
Architect saved us.
The architect saved you. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh. Hopefully they don't mind that I'm stealing their shit. I did just save them, right? Alright, well, let's take out the rest of these dudes just to guarantee safety. Definitely feel like someone should put an end to these primals. Hello. Easy. Cool. Probably saved them. This is pretty interesting. Wonder why this exists. That doesn't make any sense. I'm just thinking out loud, I guess. Ooh. The Dissident Queen, Chapter 1. I don't want to read all this. Maybe later. Unlucky groundskeeper. Sounds about right. Rum and something. It's funny that they're drunk. Wow. Is this where they're kept?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Ooh, interesting.
Congratulations, Inspector.
Okay.
You discovered more
Halcyon
footprints
Helen.
belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
So she came through here, it looks like.
Timeline discrepancy. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Timeline discrepancy
God,
detected nearby.
beep, beep, beep. God, there's so many. Looks like maybe she just went that way. Let's go around. Let's actually approach this from the side it told us to. Beep, beep, beep.
Congratulations, Inspector.
Yeah.
You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh my god. Is it just gonna say the same thing over and over? That's kind of annoying. Thank you, Sam.
Congratulations, Inspector.
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
That's all the audio tour says. Whoa, Carter Reynolds. Who the hell are you?
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife? No, she fell off the side of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new groundskeeper? That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
I can lie and convince him that I'm his wife. That's pretty hilarious. I'll just tell him. I'm a freelance captain. I've been hired to investigate Halcyon Helen's murder.
An inspector? Well, I don't think you'll find any evidence here. You're welcome to ask what you want, seeing how I figure you would anyway. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
Did Halcyon and Helen come through here?
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
Interesting. Goodbye. What in the world? Oh, this is that same liquid. Interesting. What if I can get a key off this dude? Oh my god. Yep, we're gonna take that. And your only bit, sorry. I'm not really sorry. Just found an exclusive.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints.
Yeah.
The deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Alright, well. Interesting. Looks like she went somewhere along here. It's pretty interesting. Did I not? Yeah, that's the same thing. God.
You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
Ugh, this thing's gonna get annoying real fast, isn't it? I can see.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What in the world? How did they go underneath? Oh, I see. They went in here. Damn, she really cut that corner. How do you even fit your... The boot wouldn't even fit. Yeah, anyway. Ooh, augmented anodization. Whatever that means. That sounds cool. Let me take all this. 23 mock apples? What's this? It's a get out note. Interesting. Whoever B is. B told Helen to apparently to leave, basically, to just pack up and leave. Apparently was supposed to meet B in the grand ballroom at 10 p.m. Okay. Sounds like maybe she got killed in there. That's interesting. I'd read that yourself if you didn't already. How interesting. B? Who the hell is B? Also, I wonder what this even is. I wonder if these are the tanks that they store all of those waspy ketos in. Ooh. Seems as though there are... Oh my god. Parasite? Ugh. I definitely do not want to get taken by this parasite. Alright, well, it looks like I'm going to be fighting these dudes regardless. Oh god. Oh, this doesn't seem good.
Got him all.
Cool. I actually had no idea that these enemies were nearby. Just kind of came to be. And we killed them all, I guess. Cool. Cool indeed. Ooh. RR&DD labs. Kind of just sounds like someone had a stutter when they were saying it for the first time, and then they had to make up the other words. Maybe I'm not making any sense. I don't know. Interesting. This looks like a landing pad, kind of. Like a really small one. So, did Did the parasites just cease to exist? Did I already loot them and I didn't even see them? No, what are these things? Apart from being parasites. Parasite jelly? Ew. Wait, what did that little blurb say? Do not use this jelly to make a sandwich. In fact, do not use this jelly at all. Alright, gonna tell me twice.
Performance evaluation is sterling.
This must be a landing pad. Are you? Yep, you're also part of the... Wow, this is the groundskeeper's shack, I guess. Oops, I'm just gonna steal that, I guess. Got anything in here? God. I really don't want to read all this. Maybe I'll read it later. Figured I'd open it and scroll through just in case you wanted to go back through and pause. Alright, well. Oh, interesting. So, I probably should just see where all of these footsteps are leading. But I'm really curious as to what this is. If I can just enter, I might. Ooh, just kidding. Looks like I need the labs card. Is that the same one as that one that I had to lockpick to open? I wonder. In that weird hole. I don't know. Ooh, alright. Sounds like I'm gonna be fighting some dudes again. Mock apples. Pile driver? I wonder what level that is. I need to sell all these mock apples. There's no way I'm going to be able to hold all these.
Entering.
But, ooh, what? Frost? Oh my god, I didn't realize. I have had this thing for a bit here. Didn't quite think to look at the frost aspect. Pile driver, level 30.
Quiet mode.
Interesting. Looks pretty juicy. Not something I really need, though. I'm sure I'll find higher level weapons eventually. Why are the Ravagers not attacking the Ganagles?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Invasive contaminant.
Aw. Alright. Whoa. Never have seen this before. I mean, honestly, I've definitely not had any trouble with primals in the past. I might accept this just to get another perk point just because I can. It's only while I'm attacking them, so it's not like it's permanent. I'm gonna do it. Steady hand. Why not? Let's do it. You know, I think level 36 might actually be the cap. Now that I'm looking up at the XP bar, I definitely would have leveled up by now. That's pretty interesting. Never would have expected that I would actually cap out like that. That's pretty cool, actually. That just means...
Just released Stay Away spray is 33.33% effective against wasp mosquitoes. Disclaimer. Spray is still in development and may cause terminal side effects in customers.
God damn it. God damn it, I should say. Should I say? I don't know. Just kidding. Okay, so yeah, I think level 36 might be the cap. Makes me wonder if they actually brought it up with this new DLC and I just didn't realize it. The Hive. Okay, definitely don't want to release these dudes. Did I even go the right way? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, frenzied host. Let's just take this dude out real quick.
Mega messy. Congratulations, customer. Your SAM unit is performing at peak capacity.
1420. Alright. Killed these dudes. Wonder if you can control this thing from the inside. Be interesting that they have the force fields around it. It is sealed.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Really? It must be on the other side of that. No way there's one inside, right? Is there? Can you go through here? I can. Easy. Oof. What is that over there? Rupturing host? God, there's so many enemies here.
Discovered. Preparing required sanitary measures.
Thank you, Sam. Damn, dude. So stealthy.
Process performed.
Oh my god. Use it.
Wrong tool for the job.
What does that even do? Seems to stun enemies for a second. Stop the extermination, Automex. All part of the plan. Yep, I definitely meant to do that. Alright, well. Where does this investigation lead us? She was running across... You know, it said that... God, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. I remember that there was something over here to be... Be investigated. Oh, maybe it's on the inside. That's got to be the case. I wonder how I unseal that then. I don't think there's any possible way for me to do that right now. Yep, I'm getting distracted for sure. So yeah, I have definitely been involved in terms of wanderlust. Okay, you know what?
Calculating most optimal route now. Calculating. Calculating. Possibilities are indeterminate.
Of course. Amazing. This looks real interesting, actually. Puzzle hedges? Oh, excited, actually, to start on that. In fact, I think this would be a good time for me to call it quits on the episode. Thanks for enjoying me as we have been exploring Eridanos. Talk to you in episode 18. See you later.